Shanti Parva. The Shanti Parva is one of the most significant books of the Mahabharata, positioned as the 12th Parva in the epic. It unfolds after the Kurukshetra war, a period of deep sorrow, moral reflection, and political transition. Following the catastrophic destruction of the Kaurava dynasty, Yudhishthira ascends the throne of Hastinapur, but his heart is burdened with grief, guilt, and uncertainty about the responsibilities of kingship. In this Parva, the wounded and dying Bhishma Pitama, lying on his bed of arrows, becomes the principal teacher, imparting profound discourses on statecraft, dharma, and the art of governance. The Shanti Parva is divided into three main sections. 1. Raja Dharma discusses the duties of a king, principles of administration, and the maintenance of law and order. 2. Apad Dharma explains the moral code in times of crisis and the flexibility of dharma in extraordinary circumstances. 3. Moksha Dharma explores spiritual knowledge, renunciation, and the path to liberation. The Parva is a rich compendium of political philosophy and ethical statecraft, where concepts like Rajdharma, Matsyanyaya, law of the fish, and Saptanga theory of the state are elaborated. It reflects a transition from the violence of war to the wisdom of peace, guiding rulers to uphold justice, morality, and welfare of the people. Raja Dharma, duty of the king, is a key concept explained in the Shanti Parva of the Mahabharata, which outlines the duties and responsibilities of a ruler. It emphasizes that the primary goal of a king is to uphold dharma, ensure justice, and protect his subjects. 1. Meaning and definition. Rajadharma means the righteous conduct of a king in governing his state and subjects. It ensures that political power operates within moral and ethical boundaries. 2. Main objectives. 1. Protection of people, safeguarding the kingdom from internal disorder and external threats. 2. Administration of justice, upholding law, fairness, and equity in the state. 3. Proper utilization of resources, collecting revenue and using it for public welfare. 4. Promotion of dharma and social order, maintaining moral and cultural harmony in society. 5. Implementation of punishment, danda niti, ensuring law and order by punishing wrongdoers. 3. Rajadharma. In the Mahabharata, Bhishma teaches Yudhishthira that a king is the servant of his people, not their master. The Matsyanyaya principle is highlighted. If the king does not uphold justice, the strong will exploit the weak, just as big fish swallow the small fish. The king should govern based on the Saptanga theory of the state, king, ministers, territory, fort, treasury, army, and allies. 4. Modern relevance. Rajadharma in the modern context aligns with good governance and the welfare state, where the ultimate aim of political authority is public welfare and justice. Apad Dharma, duty in times of crisis, is a significant concept explained in the Shanti Parva of the Mahabharata, which refers to the special code of conduct to be followed during emergencies or extraordinary situations. It reflects the flexibility of dharma to adapt to circumstances where following the normal rules of life may not be possible. 1. Meaning and definition. Apad Dharma means the moral and practical duties to be observed during crises, such as war, famine, natural disasters, or political instability. It emphasizes pragmatism and survival over rigid adherence to regular social and religious norms. 2. Features. 1. Situation-based dharma. Conduct is determined by the nature of the crisis rather than ordinary rules. 2. Priority of survival, protecting life, society, and stability comes first. 3. Flexibility of rules, usual restrictions or duties may be temporarily relaxed. 4. Balance of morality and utility, decisions must ensure ethical minimums while being practically effective. 5. Temporary measure, applies only during emergencies, after which normal dharma resumes. 3. Example. During famine, a person may eat food otherwise prohibited to survive. A king may alter tax policies or military rules temporarily to safeguard the state. 4. Philosophical significance. Apad Dharma teaches that dharma is dynamic, not rigid. It adapts to time, place, and circumstances to preserve life and social order. Moksha dharma is an important philosophical concept explained in the Shanti Parva of the Mahabharata, particularly in the Moksha Dharma Parva, which is a subsection of Shanti Parva. It focuses on liberation, moksha, the ultimate goal of human life, and outlines the path of spiritual realization beyond worldly duties. 1. Meaning and definition. Moksha dharma refers to the principles and practices that lead an individual towards liberation from the cycle of birth and death, samsara. It is primarily concerned with spiritual duties, renunciation, and self-realization rather than worldly governance. 2. Key features. 1. Ultimate goal, liberation, emphasis on achieving moksha as the highest human pursuit. 2. Renunciation of material desires, encourages detachment from wealth, power, and worldly attachments. 3. Self-knowledge and meditation. Spiritual practices like dhyana, meditation, jnana, knowledge, and bhakti, devotion, are central. 4. Universality of dharma, goes beyond caste, status, or social duties, focuses on the soul, Atman. 5. Ethics and non-violence, stresses truthfulness, compassion, forgiveness, and ahimsa, non-violence, as guiding principles. 3. Philosophical significance. Moksha dharma represents the culmination of human evolution, where one moves from rajadharma, worldly duties, and apad dharma, duties in crisis, to the quest for spiritual freedom. It reflects the sannyasa stage of life in the traditional ashrama system of Hindu philosophy. 4. Example: a king, after fulfilling his rajadharma, may renounce the throne and adopt moksha dharma to pursue liberation, as Dhritarashtra, Gandhari, and Kunti eventually did.